again. Now we are looking at Magnus game. Now it's 1 year later. It's 2005 now. And this is played in Drammen in Norway in the Smartfish Chess Masters. It's played 2005, 3rd of January 2005. He's playing Alexey Shirov. Shirov is an accomplished chess grandmaster known for his aggressive and imaginative playstyle. He was born 1972 in Riga in Latvia, and at that time of course it was the Soviet Union. He was very good at this time. Just 7 years ago he once won a match against Vladimir Kramnik for the opportunity to play Kasparov in 1998, but it never happened because of it was hard to get funding for that match. Shirov has also written some chess books. I had that fire on the board and read it. It's a good chess book. And let's see how Magnus can play against him. Shirov it's a world-class player basically. Magnus starts with e4, and of course as you can see here Magnus is 2581, so it's already a strong grandmaster at this time. And they're playing the Spanish opening. Interestingly, Shirov does not go for the Marshall Gambit, which would be d5 here. Instead, he's going for a system known as the Breyer system here, which is a slow system that is considered quite safe for black, but it's a maneuvering system, and Magnus, as we know, is the master of positional maneuverings. It's maybe was not the correct thing for Shirov. Shirov should probably have tried some kind of a more tactical game. Then he would have some chance against Magnus, I think. But it's normal. Like Magnus, is he 14 now? And if someone like Shirov, like at one time he was number 2 in the world. Like if he plays like 14-year-old kid, he thinks that he can win positionally. Just doesn't have to be any tactics where he can make a mistake. So it's understandable that Shirov goes for the Breyer system. Shirov makes a move here to try to open the center. As you can see, the computer does not like that. The computer wanted Shirov to play simpler and more careful here with some slow move, but not playing d5 and open the center, because white is a little bit more ready for that. As we can see here, Magnus gets the chance to play like this, and then e5 getting a threat against the knight and some possibilities for some kind of attacking play on the king side. But it doesn't look, it looks like for a human this looks fine for black. So I understand why Shirov didn't realize here that this was dangerous for him. Magnus tries to trade off that bishop, because g7 bishop is a important defensive piece, of course. But it's quite easy to see now that white has some play here. Maybe rook lift, rook e3, maybe some knight sacrifice, knight h5, rook g3, maybe f5 in some positions, maybe e6 in some position. But white has won the opening battle here for sure and has a dangerous attack. Computer doesn't like this one because black gets some counterplay with d4, but it's to me it looks quite normal to try f5 here. And here white makes a dubious move, apparently rook e1, was better keeping keeping the opportunities open. But Magnus took here. Now obviously Shirov cannot take an e3, or apparently he can. Let's see what happens. It's complicated. Apparently something like this is not so clear according to the computer. This would have been like a game in Shirov's style here, total fire on board. So apparently Shirov could have tried d takes e3 here, but it's logical that he maybe trusts Magnus that this is quite dangerous. So he takes back, and again the computer likes Rook e1 here, but instead Magnus sacrifices the Rook one more time here by knight f5. Shirov took that one. If he would, you can't really let white have that knight. Apparently queen c7 was maybe also possible. The game could go something like this then. This would also be a complicated game here. So yeah, this is very complicated game. But it's logical that he can't allow that knight there. Apparently the computer likes thinks it's about the same. Queen e5 or rook bishop e5 is about the same. Let's look at bishop e5. Looks like the computer wants to play like this. White has sacrificed a piece, but he has dangerous pieces here, but the computer thinks this is quite even still, so this was another way for Shirov to play. He decided to take with the queen here. But I can imagine Shirov being a little bit annoyed because he is trying to brand himself. I'm the next Michael Tal. I'm the magician from Riga, the next. And here it's the magician from Norway who is attacking him. So they play like this. And apparently here Shirov makes the decisive mistake. Apparently the position is quite even here. Some computer says that this, maybe this, something like this. White looks like, according to the computer, the position is quite even here. But Shirov, I'm not going so deep here because it's just too complicated for me and you. But you can always, I'm providing, as always, the link to this, so you can always analyze it yourself if you want to. So bishop e4, that was the blunder, Shirov's blunder here. It's not easy to see why it's a blunder, so because apparently after this one and now here, then white can take here. So what happens if if he takes back, then take, and it's a double threat, so white wins the bishop and has 2 pawns more in attack. So I think this was a very nice game by Magnus. Too bad for Shirov's blunder here, but I think maybe this is the first time Magnus defeated a 2700 player. So, but it won't be the last, of course. So thanks for watching.